Hello everyone, and welcome back to our training videos on ProPresenter 7. Today's video will be about the media bin. To get to the media bin, go to the top bar and click on Media, or use your keyboard shortcut of Ctrl-V. The media bin appears at the bottom of the interface. In the left column, you can see all of your playlists of your media. You can see folders and playlists with inside folders. You can also see your video inputs. You can also choose to add a new playlist, add a new smart playlist, or add a playlist folder. If we add a smart playlist, it'll take us to Finder. We can navigate to a folder, select that folder, and import it. Now that folder is inside of ProPresenter. If we were to change any of the contents of the folder on the computer, whether remove or add, it'll automatically update it inside of ProPresenter for us. We can also right-click on that playlist. We can select it for communications. In a smart playlist, we can decide whether it's a foreground or a background. We can rename, we can duplicate, and we can delete. If you notice, when I made it a foreground, it gave me the foreground icon on the media. If that's not there, then it's automatically a background. Just important to note. Since foregrounds live above all of our slide content, such as text and objects, and backgrounds live below that. Another way to add media would be to go to a playlist, then you could go to Finder, you could navigate to your content, you could grab it and drop it in, and it would load it. You could also go to the plus button, you could add a video input into a playlist, or you could open Finder, select your content, and import it. You can also add your global transitions. You can filter content. You can see a different view of your slides. And you can change how big the slide is in the window. If you needed to see more space, you can remove the left column and still be able to switch through your playlists by selecting the name and jumping to a different playlist. You can right-click on your media and change its behavior, scale it, change the playback control, decide if it goes to a next media and what next media. You can go to the inspector. You could add a transition specific to that one media. You could find it on your computer. You could resort it by different styles. You could cut, copy, paste, and you can also delete. When deleting media, you get a couple of different questions. You can either move it to the trash, which will delete it from ProPresenter and take the file from the computer and put it into the trash bin, or you can just delete it from ProPresenter. Once you have media in your bin, you can click on it and it'll make it go live. You can also take that media and drop it onto a slide and click on it from the slide. Then you could advance through your text and it would live above it. But if we were to change this media to a foreground, whether inside of the media bin or on the slide, by going to media behavior and choosing foreground, once it's a foreground and we click on it, it will remove any of our slide information. And if we were to click on a slide, it would remove the media because they're on different layers that cannot be at the same time. You can also right click on your slide and remove the action, and that'll take the media off the slide. Another way to go through your media is to select it in the bin and use your keyboard shortcut. Whether you have selected media or not, you can use your keyboard shortcut of Command and left or right arrow, and that will move through your selected media bin playlist. It's also important to note that when you have your media running, you can see the playback controls to know whether it is looping, if it's stopped, advance it, or pause it. And then if you want to clear your media, you could go to the Clear Media button, and it would remove the media from the output. Thank you for watching this video on the Media Bin.